Why did my power go out? Okay, it wasn't just a plug-in coming on, but no, my entire room's out of power. What the fuck happened? How much battery power do I have? I guess I'm playing in offline mode now. 57 minutes. And that's a generous 57 minutes. I'm gonna be lucky to get a half hour of recording. Well, I guess this is where it backs me up to. But those enemies should still be dead. The saving in this game is kind of weird. Oh, never mind, they're not dead. There was no autosave. Fantastic. Oh, I got the gloves now. A power go out. I hope it comes back soon. I hope it's just a temporary thing because someone was doing something or whatever. This isn't a thing where power's just out. Especially considering my oven's on and I have a roast in it. Like, fuck. You pick a worse time for power to go out. Our soul. I'm gonna keep pressing forward here. Can't open that yet. That looks a lot like an enemy, it's not. So I think I killed most of the dangerous shit in here. And the only thing left is, I believe, in the next cell. And there's no reason to kill it. So I won't be killing it. Because opening that thing means every time you come down here in the future, which I will need to because this is locked, and it's not the jailbreaker key, so for a different key that you find in the next area, which is why I want to do this all in one pass without having to use a bonfire. Because running through and grabbing these locked cells later on would be a hell of a lot easier with the stuff dead. Especially knowing how impatient I'm probably gonna be. Still, why the fuck is my power out? Like, fuck. That's the first time I've ever had a power outage during recording. But now you see the advantage to having a laptop. Like the one advantage. So down there is the future. Down there is the profane capital. We can't get down there from up here yet. Damn it. Didn't want to take more damage. Jailer man. Get fucked. I'm gonna need to be a little bit more aggressive here. These guys aren't too bad. This next part's gonna suck. Hey, it's an obvious mimic. Hey, the power's back. What the hell caused that outage? There goes my frame rate again. Goodbye. Dog, stop barking because the power came back on. The printer's going off. Stupid. Why did my power go off? Fucking idiots who control the power. Blame them, it's usually their fault. Alright. So far so good. I think it's just the crossbow guys left. And this asshole. Alright. Not bad. I'm still on 8 flasks. We're not even through the hard part of this area yet. This is fairly simple. Now, the hard part of this area comes later. Though I will drop down here for now. There's the giant. He's a bitch. I think I have to kill him too for something. But we'll deal with that when we get to it. Now I'll grab this and kill the rat. Rats here, actually. This part's kind of dangerous. I know there's like 4 rats in there. Okay, 3. Why are my frames shitting themselves? The dangerous part's up here. Okay, frames, please be good. Because you'll notice that's a mimic. And it's one of the nasty ones, too. And I believe what happens when you open this chest is bad stuff. The old cell key. Okay, I didn't need to kill the giant for that, but here's where shit gets really, really, really bad. And curse everywhere. So here's the nasty part of the area, as you can tell. There's a lot of ledge drops I'm going to keep particularly wary. Wow, you did a double thing. Yeah, I'm going to be very, very cautious with that spewing shit. Okay, I think we're good. I don't think any of them dropped anything, so we should be fine. Alright. So that trap is dealt with. Two giant rats down. A risk there, but we'll do it. Then we open this door. Here is the hardest room in this entire dungeon. So hard that I'm just going to completely ignore it. Because I'm not dealing with that shit right now. Still find the secret. So you'll notice there's a dragon here. And there's a few guys here also doing some nappy naps. This leads to a secret area, but you need a gesture for it. It's got some similarities to Dark Souls 1 in that sense. There's also an item up there I'll be getting later once I open the shortcut. First, the shortcut. The crystal lizard came back. Well, don't look like a gift horse in the mouth. Alright. Guess I don't need a backtrack for that then. That's weird. Like, did he just not appear the first time? Like, what caused that? Or maybe he did despawn, but then he came back. Maybe I unloaded the area somehow. Oh yeah, I did unload the area because I got kicked off Steam, which automatically unloads the area. That would do it. Alright, so there's the lightning blade spell. Like, how many hours into the game are we? And we finally got, like, one good miracle. Like, Emit Force is pretty good too. It's a tough room. It's filled with these blue babies. There's a lot of them. They can do some crazy shit if you let them. For the most part, they're easy. And all that for a profane cool. So there's a trick to this area. I'll watch my sides. Someone thinks they see me. That's why this area is dangerous. With so many of these guys, if one of them does the life drain thing on you that just drains your life by them looking at you, it could take you to half health. If all of these guys do that, I'm going to be at like 1 health. Which means I'll be a one-hit kill for anything. And that's why this area is so damn dangerous. There's like 10 of these things in a room. And the items in here are complete, by the way. Like every single item. But the problem is I need to clear this room. Like I actually need to. So I'll deal with the first one. That door is locked. And that door is the reason I want to come back here later. Okay, one of them actually hit me. So this thing isn't chasing me yet. But he will go over there and start wrecking house for me. Which is exactly what I want. Except he died already. So here's the problem. There's like 20 of these things. And one of me. And I can very easily get comboed to death. And I can very easily get my life drained and have no defense against it. There's no way to reverse damage. This place is actively the worst, and these guys just run a circuit. So here's the deal. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to get, like, the ones that stick around. Alright, got an extra flask. See if I lured that guy over. Because I'm going to have to do this very methodically. If it's to be done at all. Like, this area is a complete pain. And picking up any of those 2 items alerts every enemy in the vicinity, which includes these guys. So grab that. It's just an ember, it's nothing amazing. That's why this area is dangerous. Not only is my health being drained, but my stamina is reduced. That's why this area is AIDS. Because now my health is like 2. That will hopefully disrupt them a little bit. And here it regens, but it leaves me with no life. This area is balls. It's the worst. Like, it's actively the worst. So they should return to their cycles. Like I said, I have to really take my time with this. Three of these guys is probably still too many for me to deal with properly. But this should be fine. Alright, dealt with. Okay, the worst parts of this area are now over. Everything should be manageable from this point on. It's just a matter of maintaining these Estus and not dying. Xanthus ashes, and the item that triggers them, the best thing. You grab that item, and these guys are still alive, they all run into this room. And then you're trapped in there because they're probably blocking the doorway, and it's terrible. I've had that happen to me before. It's not good. There's also a chance they can hear you attacking Mimic and come around the corner. Also not good. There's a lot of bad shit that can happen in that room. Speaking of bad shit that can happen, there's a gargoyle over there. The next bonfire is right across that bridge. What could possibly go wrong here? Well, if you guess gargoyle attack, you'd be right. Thankfully, these things aren't too strong. Surprised they didn't drop anything. They actually have a fairly decent drop rate. Speaking of drops, here we are. So time to climb the ladder. Got an item here and a gesture. And a bonfire that I will not rest at because I kind of need to continue advancing this area. Like, if you manage to clear out the dungeon, do not do anything to reload the enemies if you can avoid it. Trust me, it's in your favor to really not reload. So there should be another guy coming down right around here. Now he's done. Also nothing. That's weird. I swear these guys actually have a decent drop rate. So there's another item I can grab up there. I'll grab that later. Fucking dog. So, crystal lizards around here. Take your time. Do that. Hit him. And you might be tempted to go up there. Don't. It's not worth it. Two twinkling titanite. Now if we turn this way. Sure item. See, if you came up those stairs, there's a good chance you fall in that hole, and then you have fun times down there. What's down there? More bugs and some sticky brown liquid. But not just any sticky brown liquid, as this corpse here will tell us. Looming clumps. That's toxic. Yes, that is the toxic effect. It's very similar to the poison effect, just a darker purple. There's some stuff in there. I'm not going for it. It is super not worth it. I think it's maybe a ring, but it's for magic, so I'm not going to even bother. It's not for my character. It's not worth the risk. There's also some stuff in there. It's for a mace weapon that I will never use, so I'm probably not even good to go with that either. Because I'll probably end up fighting him in the toxic, and I don't want to do that. Especially considering I'm trying to conserve flasks and do this area in one go so I can unlock as much stuff as possible. So up here, caster. He's already at his job. He's also kind of an idiot. All that for Logan's scroll. Everything I will never use. Poison arrows. Now if we drop down into here, which I think I'll do later actually, because I think I'll continue up here first since I know this is a dead end. So we go up here. Back in the Earthal Dungeon. So first time up here I was like, why can't I touch the wall? And I was like, that's why. I actually wanted to look out that window and I couldn't get to the window. I was like, why can't I? So I just took a swing and sure enough, invisible enemies. And the Jailer's Keyring. Very, very useful item. Because I can run back through the entirety of Earthal Dungeon and do everything I didn't do. And there's a lot. Earthal Dungeon is a bigger place than it seems. Now back to the Profane Capital. Before I go down there, one last secret. It's right here. I missed. This jump could take a couple attempts. I managed it my first try, my first playthrough. Then halfway through my New Game Plus, I failed it twice. It's a little bit tricky. And here, it's Sigurd. And more importantly, the Gold Serpent Ring for item discovery.
Ah, you are a saint. Once again, you are my valiant savior. I, Siegfried of Katarina, express my deepest gratitude. Take this, a token of my thanks. Go on. It's all yours.
All that for a Titanite slab, which is basically confirmation that you've reached the pinnacle of his quest line.
Ah, no, please. Go on ahead. I've my own road to take, and a duty to fulfill. That is soon.
So if you defeat the next boss before talking to him at Bugs' questline, you still get the Titanite slab, but you don't get to have him help you in the boss fight. Which is really the main reward, because it makes the next boss fight interesting. As in, there's actually a real phase 2. So that thing's totally alive. It's also kind of dangerous. It's got some strange attacks, trust me. That's a grab. So not quite sure what these things are, but all they drop is dung pies. So that leaves like one thing left. And that's this downwards area over here. In New Game Plus, there's an item right here. Not in the regular game, though, sadly. Let's heal up. I'm toxic. That's a problem. Problem I will deal with right now. Alright, so here's the dangerous area. And there's absolutely no point to it either. Aside from that item, and these guys. 3 of them. So if you're feeling particularly lucky, you can go for it. Clearly ill-advised. Because see, now the other one's out here and it's just a mess.